Last week I told you how to ride a motorcycle. This week I'm going to teach you how to ride a motorcycle like a man. Oh, safety first. Okay.
1, 2, 3, funk it.
My darling, I love you, 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 I know I dream of you, and I help it if I dream of you every night. Dream of you, and I
Rule number 1. A speed limit is simply the government's way of having its own pee measuring competition. What you have to do is go 10 miles an hour over the speed limit in order to prove to them that you are in fact alpha male. Now if a cop pulls you over for speeding, all you have to say is, I didn't want to get caught in anyone's blind spot. Even if there's no traffic, say it anyways, and hopefully it'll just go over his or hopefully not hers head, because okay, women cops are obviously more scary, that's like a known fact. Rule number 2. Take every turn as if you are Valentino Rossi, and that next turn is the last turn before a goal. Either get down on one knee when you're riding, or get down on both like the submissive weakling that you are. Nobody wants to see you ride around like you got your little training wheels tightened, so that way you can keep your chicken strips, pictured here, nice and juicy. Man up and take a turn. Rule number 3. When riding in a group, be sure to redline your bike at every opportunity that you have. That way everybody else in the group that's riding with you knows that you, in fact, are riding a motorcycle too. Never go more than 30 seconds without revving your bike, because you don't want them to forget that you, in fact, are riding a motorcycle. Rule number 6. Squid everywhere that you go. People who wear a lot of gear tend to have the mentality that you're gonna go down. Now if you go out riding with the mentality that you're gonna go down, you're setting yourself up for failure. Oh, you need to go into it, nips out, flip-flops on, and ready to party. Don't worry about the hundreds of dollars that you have spent on tattoos that you regret, because you're about to get the best tattoo from the most amazing artist there is, the Pavement. If there was never a guy long ago that went out and suckled on a cow titty, cereal today would suck. Now what I mean by that is be brave, be adventurous, because you never know, it might just pay off and make you the coolest guy in existence. Okay, let's go riding. Well, no, you can never wear your socks. That's a no-no. Rule number 2. Never listen when your parents tell you that you can't ride a motorcycle. 1, your dad is worried that he's not going to have any chicks left after you get one. And 2, your mom doesn't want you to become the next Evel Knievel. Don't limit yourself. Buy that motorcycle and keep it at a friend's house, and they'll never know about it, right? And then whenever they start asking you why you keep spending so much time with so-and-so, who happens to be a dude, just tell them it's because you're gay, and they'll probably leave you alone. Rule number 69. Be sure to load your motorcycle up with about as many profane stickers as you possibly can. Old people may not like it, but I also don't like the fact that Grandpa wants to do 25 in the 35, okay? Now what you want to do is take your bike and park it in front of daycares, elementary schools, grocery stores, or any other place that might have a lot of little kids walking around. That way when they can come by, they're being educated. The moral of the story here is education. They are learning how to read sticker by sticker. So load them up. The more the better. Rule 420. Now this rule takes its form in many different shapes and styles and colors, so there's no real set way. You can get as creative as you want, but essentially what you do with this rule is find any way humanly possible to let somebody else know that you ride a motorcycle. For example, I could easily pull my phone out and check the weather myself. Or I could have a peasant, aka anybody who doesn't ride, pull their phone out for me and tell me what the weather is. So instead of taking the time to look it up yourself, ask the person next to you. Now whatever they say, base your reaction off of that. If they tell you, oh, it's gonna be 70 degrees and sunny, be like, yes, I can't wait to get off work, to go home, and to ride my motorcycle off into the sunset, picking up endless babes left and right. Left and right. Yikes. If they say it's gonna rain, let them know that you are triggered because you are now no longer able to do the only thing that keeps your manly heart beating. You get bonus points too if you get mad at them because of the reason they told you you can't ride today. So what do you mean it's gonna rain today? Get out of here, guy! When asked about what you did on your weekend, be sure to tell them that you went on the most amazing ride that you have ever been on, and that your ride could not have been any better. The kicker here, tell them that you did that even if you didn't. How else are they gonna know? Rule number 2. Don't waste time trying to find a parking spot in a crowded parking lot. See, what you want to do as a motorcyclist is take your motorcycle and park it right up next to the front door on the sidewalk. That way the peasants that come walking in from their long and perilous Oregon Trail journey from the other side of the parking lot can see you and envy you. If all else fails, just go and get a tattoo related to motorcycles. Once you get that tattoo, I want you to show this thing off like it's your firstborn child. That way, you don't even have to say anything to anybody. You can just flex it wherever it is on your body. That way, they don't even have to ask you. It's just there. Yes, this is a real tattoo. Yes, this is my back of my arm right here. No, it's not a piece of string dangling from my shirt. No, it's not pen. No, it's not marker. No, a kid didn't draw it. Yes, the EKG's a little messed up. He probably got epilepsy or something. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. But yeah, it's me. Bike life. Rule number C. Brag about running away from the police even if you've never done it. Unless there's a cop watching this, which apparently there's a few of you dudes out there, but that's besides the point. If you've never done it, be sure to make up a story that's so convincing that nobody else around you in your group of biker bros will ever question your social status. Rule number -1, and possibly the most important rule out there, is never, and I repeat, never try to make your own motovlog channel. That is reserved for the manliest of men, and nothing you can do or say will ever top the best channel known to man. I look this way in the logo. Cry guy! I'm out! If you guys find this video helpful and think that you may use some of these tips on how to ride like a man in your daily bike life, then be sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe for more average content. Thank you to everybody who bent me over this weekend and bought hoodies with a 20% sale. Thank you. If you missed the sale, you can still go on. They're still for sale. They're just not with the good, just go on Etsy. Go ahead and search a Ride Guy merch. On a serious note, I don't know that I'll be able to post next week, or maybe the week after that. I'm not quite sure. I got a lot of homework building up. It's the end of the semester, so finals are coming, and they're about to ruin me. So, I'll try my best. Thanks, guys.